the whole world, you know. And Ochirozo One of Amibo is a farmer, you know. That is why we are talking about value the farmer. And he's an industrialist, you know. He's an industrialist, he's a good father, he's a grandfather, and he lived a very good life, you know. This man have made it to all, at least 4 countries in the whole world, you know. He's an international man, you know. He didn't make it through his platform, he made it through his children, through his grandchildren, and there's millionaires and billionaires, and more millionaires and billionaires is coming out of his grandchildren, you know. This is Ochirozo One of Amibo, the only Ochirozo. I don't care those people who is jealousing, who is taking my reporting me. Go and report. Here, transparent. If he's a president of Sierra Leone, he say transparent. I'm a transparent woman, you know. This is Ochirozo One of Amibo. Ochirozo One of Amibo is a big icon. He's a legend. He's a CEO. He's a role model, you know. People wants to be. When Ochirozo One, people say, let me be Ochirozo One of Amibo. Ochirozo One of Amibo, I want to be you. That is what we are talking. When somebody have done Ochirozo One of Amibo, established apprentice. Ochirozo One of Amibo established apprentice. That is what we are talking. He gave people that have no hope. He gave them hope. He changed a lot of mindsets, you know. He bring them from their slumber to dignity. That is what we are. And Ochirozo One of Amibo, grandchildren, they are doing well. Children, they are doing well. This is Ochirozo One of Amibo. So people who is gossiping about Ochirozo One of Amibo, a lot of people want to be Ochirozo One of Amibo. Ochirozo One of Amibo is a prayer. People are praying, let me be Ochirozo. If I'm lying, you can see 10 people who will say, yes, I want to be Ochirozo One of Amibo. Because this Ochirozo One of Amibo live in a positive way. He did not put his hand in evil. That is what we are speaking about Ochirozo One of Amibo. So we're going to be using some paper showcasing. I'm going to only showcase the front page, you know, because I have a lot thing to showcase. This is value the farmer. We're going to get a lot of context on community papers, you know, state papers and national paper, you know. This is one of the community paper, you know, and this is another community paper, you know. We're going to be showcasing. We're going to, all these contests, we are not going to do our contests only on textbook. We're going to get contests from different, you know. 1,000 contests is not a joke, you know. So I have showcased long life. This one stands for long life and prosperity. This is a very big farmer. I've been speaking about her. This is why, this is the little farmer I know it from her, you know. And undiluted. She's a good woman. She's a role model. She's a powerful woman. She's a powerful woman. She's undiluted, you know. She's a very, 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 very persevering person. She never give up. She's a fighter, you know. And she lived a clean life, a positive life, a honest life. And God rewards her. She's a billionaire. In life, she's a billionaire. When you live 110 years, you a billionaire. The community, she have brought a great thing to the community. She have brought bringing a long life to community. It's a prayer, it's a blessing, you know. This is Elizabeth Wozuzu with her long life, you know. And this is the book 1 of Elizabeth Wozuzu, you know. This is part of progression of life, you know. That is what we are talking about. We have a lot to talk about. I thank God for today. This is part of a community book, you know. I'm showcasing all this community book. This is where I'm going. Part of this community book is where I'm going to get my 1,000 contents, you know. So that is what I'm showcasing here. So this is part of a Queen event, you know. I bought all this. I bought them with money. I always buy, you know. Like now, I bought all this book. I'm going to use it for my contest. I'm going to use other things for my contest. It's very good for me, you know. You can see there's a lot of good thing in this, you know. There is a very good thing. So this is it. So I'm going to showcase here, you know. So there's a lot of things to showcase. I'm going to showcase this one. You can see all this thing. I'm going to get context on them. You know, I'm not going to stick only on textbook. I'm going to use newspapers, you see. I think this one is telling us something about politics. You know, I'm going to be using some of this one, you know, some of this one. Boris is the, what year was this? Yeah, this is a quite long time, you know. So I'm showcasing this one. See how they do it there with 3 guests. You can see, you know, you can see. So I have a lot of these ones. I don't know the owner of this number, you know. I don't know what is inside. This is it. You know, this is Value the Farmer. I'm going to be speaking about Ooni of Ife wife on Value the Farmer. People have been telling me, shining light, send a message to this woman. Because you have experience, you do marriages. Send a message to her. I've been sending a message to her. I've done all her documentary, you know. That is it. That is it, you know. So that is it for today on Value the Farmer. I'm going to be sitting down and talk about Value the Farmer. I'm going to sit down and talk about Value the Farmer. Right. Let's see if I'm going to get a brighter place. Am I seeing myself? Right. So I'm going to be talking about, I've talked a lot about Value the Farmer. I thank God for today. And I've asked questions about why did they bring machine gun. I asked questions about why is it that government cannot find those people who is killing people, you know, on Value the Farmer. And but people have been telling me, because I've talked about a little bit about Esther Ajayi and Genesis. I'm going to do, when I find the documentary where Genesis is preaching, that is when I'm going to be talking about Genesis full, you know, because Genesis, when God have given you anointing, why did you go and rubbish your anointing by carrying somebody's bag? Did God ask you to go and become a model? So, but people are like each other and I somebody and I communicate today. They say that, why don't you send a message to Ooni of Ife wife, you that does marriage, you know? I think I need to send her message now, today, you know. Ooni of Ife wife, Naomi, I know I've been sending a lot of message for you. I've been praying for you. But what I'm seeing now, that this police that came up, you know, let me tell you, look, let me tell you, you might be popular when you haven't married Ooni of Ife. When you haven't married Ooni of Ife, let us speak the reality, you know. When you haven't married Ooni of Ife, I don't know you. It's when you marry Ooni of Ife and Ooni of Ife follow you to your anniversary. Yeah. 7 years anniversary. That is when the first time I got to see you, the way you greeted your husband, the way you respect your husband. That is how I know you. But there's something I want to tell you, right? You might be a prophetess, right? When you are prophetess, you are not fame. Fame haven't met you on prophetess. Fame met you because of Ooni of Ife, because there is fame there already, you know. Even though Ooni come and go, another person will come. But there's something, there is a game that is going on now. Let me tell you, for you to leave your marriage, think that you will hold on to that Olori and you will get that fame. No, it will only last for some times. And let me tell you, this new one that they are bringing, it will fight scatter for to bring you, to destabilize you. That's why that you have left the kingdom for them. This new one, if it's a very intelligent woman, he will say, I will wipe. He might want to be the one, somebody who like fame, who want to be only her to be known, you know, for you to be there. You know, people liking you because you are pretty, and that pretty doesn't last. It will not last too much. As this one come now, starts showcasing herself, people will be dropping on you. You know, you cannot be run away from your husband's house, say you will keep the fame. No, because your husband gave you that fame and you have a son, you know, using that your son, using advantage of marriage. Go, the best thing, let me tell you, I have said this in several, I have mentioned it. My name is Queen. I am speaking from international country. I know human being. There is a time now, if your sister have got married, the other of your sister got married, everybody have gone, it's left you and your mommy. You will come and see the true color of a human being. That's your mommy that you think that is, all these people that you think that is backing you, when they move and start their life, you will know that they will not be there for you. That is reality of life. You know, they are there for you now because you have fame. Let me tell you, I know the game. I know the game. I have played the game. They are there for you because you have fame. And because through your fame, they too will shine. As soon as they shine out now, they are no more, they've got their husband. Their husband can even put boundary. Say, look, I don't want you to be going to her every day because she could not manage, she could not stay with her husband. She could not manage her marriage, you know. That is what I'm telling you. You are treading a dangerous game. And this new one coming, all these forces might be the people who made you, you don't know. The heart of human being is full of wickedness. You don't know what made you, what made them. You don't know if they have done something that you should go and write you for ware, back poti are kuro. Look at this man. Look at this man, this singer Wasiu. Don't you see how he's changing a woman? They are just using those women star. The woman that had he married in registry, I don't see anything bad spiritually. That woman is there. But for that, he wants to use Emanuela because he's not, because he's bleaching, because he oyoyo miss. You know, that is not marriage. You could have stayed there. If that you stick there, use Ooni of Ife to have all your children. Letting you stay with your children. No man, anywhere you go now, I'm telling you, I'm telling you from bottom of my heart, from my own experience. I've been making a video. I have prayed for you. When you haven't conceived, I pray for you. It's in internet. I have that video in internet. I'm using this opportunity to tell you, try and see how you and your husband, now they are unveiling this one as a queen. You know, when they invade this one as a queen, you see, this one, it will pinch this man, pinch the man. The man will make sure he collect everything that you acquire. You cannot answer that queen. You cannot, that queen of people. Remember what happened to Diana. Did it last? Did it last? It didn't last. So the best thing you could have used this man, talk to the man. All of them are doing juju. I understand. You can't tell me they are not doing. All of them are doing voodoo. All of them are doing voodoo, and you are the only one praying. when your mom said that he's going, you couldn't have gone with your mom. What type of human being? You could have established your life. Your mom have got his own life. He has got his own children. I don't know. This is according to what I'm hearing in the media. People are beginning to tell me that, Queen, you do marriages, you know about marriages. I've been praying for your marriage. And the time you left, I was seeing a new oblique cord. Oblique cord, you know, when you just had a baby, a new oblique cord. I didn't know that your sister is having a baby. This is a woman. This is a woman. If it's what God showed me something, I don't want to say it here. I know God have showed me, you know, but because you are worshiping, go back to your husband, have your children. Have your children. You are second, let me tell you, you are second hand. Somebody can promise you, I will buy you this, I will do this for you. It's because of that fame. And they don't let, if Ooni of Ife has a right, Ooni of Ife, because he's a king, and you don't train priests out of aside palace, because they are children of palace. They belong to palace. You were here when I'm showcasing Queen of England and royalty. These people have to know their duty because they belong to palace. You can now carry that son. I live in international country. I know what I'm talking about. Ooni of Ife have right to collect that son from you. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, because he's a prince. And he's supposed to be trained in the palace. He's supposed to know the duty. Now they're supposed to be building him up. Look at all the princes, everybody, all of them live in the palace. They have duty to pray. When they are, that's your son, when he's up to 16 years, he's supposed to be, the way they do it here, he's supposed to be going official duty. He's supposed to be go and cut ribbon, go and open house, but if you carry him and put him outside, talking, you know, I don't know. Please, you have to come back to your senses. I don't know who the people that is advising you, but a lot of people have been telling me, keep on doing a video. Let this woman come back to her senses, because you do marriages, you know. I do marriages, even I'm showcasing 1,000 marriage carnival, you know. That is what I'm telling you. So look a way to mend with your husband. The man have said, I did not do anything evil to you. He did not do. You are the one that run away, you know. What do you want? If they're doing occult, you don't want to do it. Tell my husband, please, I don't want to be part of this thing. And your husband is giving you chance. I don't know what you people are doing inside, you know. I don't know why you run away. I don't know. But the only thing I'm saying, you could have stayed there, have all your children. If you have all your children, he will train your children for you. You won't lose out anything. But now, you are losing out. You want to start a new home. You cannot carry a prince and go to another man's house. I don't know the people who is advising you. It's not right. I live in international country. All those children, as soon as their mother went, their father carried them, they have to go and do royal duty. Tadenikawo, there is a duty Tadenikawo was supposed to be doing. When Tadenikawo is even like 10 years, he's supposed to be following his daddy to do some royal duty. When his daddy going to open like a stadium, Tadenikawo will be there. He will be learning. In case if he become, you don't know how God have destined that boy. You know, for you to say Ooni of Ife, they will carry it. But the only thing I don't like, you don't carry your child and give to the Igbira women. They will poison that boy. They will kill your son. You know, don't go and give your son to Igbira woman. No, don't go and give your son to Igbira woman. But try and see how you can amend with your husband. Go back to your husband. Stop letting. Don't you see this girl? Shade Okoya, upon all the, do you think it was easy for Shade Okoya? It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for anybody. Even me that I was talking here, if I tell you what I went through, but now I'm happy. All my children are growing. I train dignities. All my children, they are dignities, you know. So that is what I'm telling you. People have been telling me, Queen, keep on doing video for Shilekola. The person I'm addressing this message to is Shilekola. Ooni of Ife, why Shilekola, Naomi Ogunisi. This message is for you. Go back to your husband. Try and mend. Your husband loves you so much. And Ooni of Ife saying, But the only thing we need to talk to Ooni of Ife, he should try and give you time. You know, husband and wife, they need themselves. If that you run away, you did not go and put that thing in Instagram, or you want to say, okay, let us sort this thing out. You know, you did not put anything. Say, look, let us sort. If it's not sorting it out, you will not go back. At least call the people, call the father. You know, when you call the father will speak to him. Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fọ́ ọmọ kékeré ni, ṣé ọmọ yẹn ò ní bímọ ni? Kí ló ń sá káàkiri fún? You know, the guy needs you. Once àwọn àgbà máa bá sọ̀rọ̀, you know, that is what we are talking about. God bless you, my brother. You know, àwọn àgbà máa bá sọ̀rọ̀. That is what we are talking about. Go back to your husband. You know, go back. You have started. I have said in some of my videos, but on my contents, I'm going to do. I like you. Let me tell you. Look at what Genesis is facing now. Look at Genesis with Esther Ajayi. Ilé ayé, ẹni tó bá kọ́ ọgbọ́n ilé ayé le. Gbogbo wọn dù ẹ́ káàkiri ń sìn nítorí pé title yẹn, nítorí pé the kingdom, they are looking for fame, they are looking one or another way to use you. You know. That is what I can tell you so far on Value the Farmer, episode 190, episode 190 to 200. You know, I'm so glad. Today is 2nd of September 2022. So I'm on Value the Farmer, episode 190 to 200. And it's an amazing episode. We have talked about why did the NSAS, what brought NSAS? Why did they bring machine gun? What made them to bring machine gun? Why did they go to Chibuges and kidnap Chibuges? Why did they go to all Yoruba land and kill the farmers? You know, we'll be talking about that, you know. And this is a documentary. How are we going to raise money? These are our billions, multi-billion industry. How are we going to raise money? Recognition. Some people have been recognizing us now. Start sending us something to read, you know. So how are we going to start showcasing our kingdom? You know, our kingdom on Value the Farmer. How are we going to establish it? How are we going to get these 3,000 acres of land where, you know, that is what I'm talking about on Value the Farmer, you know. Value the Farmer, episode 190 to 200. And so, we are rounding up the episodes. I saw you. Oh yeah, you brought me. Okay, I have even showcased some today. What is the front? What did they say in front page? Huh? What did they say in the front page?
It's about the election, Conservative Party.
Oh, who is winning?
Going to find out tonight.
Yeah, they say.
They announced it on Monday, but they're voting tonight.
My God, it's a tough vote, you know. But I know with my senses, I know who is going to be there. But it's going to be a very tough work for him.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's going to be, but let him be there, even though for 3 months, to bring a change. But you know, he doesn't like, you know.
Whoever wins, we're set to have our first African Home Chancellor.
They're going to put the first black man as a chancellor.
Yeah, Kwasi Kwarteng.
I don't know. I haven't been following it, but I really showcased it the first day, you know. At least we need a change. We need a change.
We need something. At the moment they're doing nothing, so we need something.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing. Let me showcase it now.
No problem. Come on.
You know, I've done a lot of work, you know. Are you on WhatsApp so you can see most of this work? Are you on WhatsApp?
Huh?
Are you on WhatsApp? You have WhatsApp?
No. I don't do none of that modern stuff. I leave that all to my daughter.
Okay. I could have, anyway, I wanted to be sending some of the job for you to see, you know, because you are supporting me. Bringing this is a support.
Everybody needs support sometimes.
I know. Okay, bye-bye, my love. You see, they support people recognition. You are part of people recognizing our work, you know. That is what I'm talking about on recognition, you know. We are talking about voting conservative people, election, you know, electing the new prime minister, you know. So that is what we are talking about, electing the new prime minister. This is the battle here. This is the battle battle of the new prime minister. You know, this is the battle. This is the battle of the new prime minister, electing the prime minister. So that is what I'm talking. Let me go back to value the farmer, about Ooni of Ife wife, you know. Do go back to your husband. Find a way to amend with your husband, you know. And anyway, I don't know. All this thing you are fighting for your siblings. All this your siblings will leave you and go. Start a new life, you know. And this Olori, they cannot address you. As soon as this one come, it will... Even Ooni of Ife will tell them that they should not address you as Olori. You are no more Olori, you know. So you are no more Olori. They can strip everything, all the title from you. So let me tell you, look a way to, you have, God have blessed you, open your roads, you know, give you a message. You could, you know, I didn't know the people advising you. People just want to use you, you know. Before people use you, at least acquire all your children. This woman is talking to you here. It's the same way people was using me. But by the time I open my eyes, I say no more. No more. It's like what Genesis say now. Genesis, you know, because when Genesis got into trouble, he beginning to know his right person. And the woman went to take all his photo away because he doesn't want to associate himself with Genesis. He does not want to associate himself with Genesis because he knows that he knows all this dignity, you know, power tussle, you know. So all the friend of Esther Ajayi and Genesis is only mouth friend. It's not from heart. The only person who loved Genesis is the wife, the mother, and the children. And Genesis now, can you learn? Can you learn with what you have gone through? I want people to, that is when I learn. Before, I don't understand, I don't know my siblings, but I learn when the things hit me. It's good to learn. And now, I'm wise. Before ever you come to my house, I will say, what do you want? Why are you coming? What do you want to achieve? I'm beginning to ask a lot of questions, if not for anything. Excuse me, people. You know, I have to speak. So that is what we are talking about on Value the Farmer. Value the Farmer, episodes 190, episode 190 to 170. That is what we are talking about on Value the Farmer. You know. So that is what we are talking about for today. And today's date is today's date is 2nd of September 2022. So anyway, I've done a lot of work today. I have a lot of questions. I did not manage to showcase the biscuit. I might showcase the biscuit because I brought it out anyway. So, Chilekwanla, try and go back to your husband. I am telling you with experience. As soon as this new one come, all of them will switch over to this new one. If it's this new one who is somebody who has power to subdue the man, as soon as he managed to use bottom power to subdue this man, the love that man have for you, he will shift it to the new one, you know. So go back to your husband. God have blessed you. Don't you see Precious? As soon as people advise Precious, you have 4 boys. What are you trying to do? You people can co-parenting, you know. When the marriage is not working out, co-parenting. So that's what I'm telling you. You could have, you know, your mother is supposed to put his feet down and say, and stop saying abusive marriage. This man did not abuse you. There's something you saying abusive marriage. Abusive, when in international country, what we say that is abusive marriage, you know, he might not attend to you. You might not see him 2 months, 3 months, but you know he's a king. He's quite busy, you know. I don't know, or when you say abusive marriage, that word is a very powerful word, you know. Because you say on this world police involved, you say, okay, the system have failed you again. The system will keep on failing you because you have failed yourself first by abandoning your husband. Your husband is a pillar of fire for you. Two of you are pillar of fire for one another. You know, two of you are pillar of fire for one another. So I don't know. Go back to your husband. That is what I'm saying. I will still hammer it. I don't know you, but I know God Almighty will answer our prayer. I know God of Abraham and Moses, Jacob, God who sanctified this place, God who make this value the